So we're back here in Minecraft Utopia, everyone, and we are actually working on this new thing over here that we have never actually thought of doing before. So as you can see, all of our buildings over here, including the right side and the left side and over there, all of them have kind of like this very simple, like building-like quality. It's all a flat wall in front of this, and then there's nothing really, inside there's the thing, and then it's like a box. Well, we're actually stepping outside of the box, literally in this one, because half of this building, or half of this 4-acre plot, is going to be outdoors. Yeah, that's right. These 2 acres right here are going to be this outdoor, kind of like bakery, kind of like, I don't know why I'm picturing like, kind of like a Paris or like a French setup where, you go up here, you get like your croissant or your baked good or something, eat out here, and then you just go about your merry day, exploring the shops and everything around the area. Inside here, on the other hand, is going to be an entranceway, and at least one entranceway from now, into this giant theater. There's going to be like a stage. It's not going to be like a theater like a musical theater, but it's going to be like a little theater, like stand-up comedians or local bands, or just kind of like I guess a little like just like a little small theater. That's kind of what I'm picturing. And like I always say in all my videos, I know this is Minecraft. You can only go so far with the gameplay. Not like I'm gonna actually come in there and see a villager standing on a pedestal, cracking jokes, No, I'm just saying this because it's cool. It's a town, Make it lively, Give it some character, Give it some hoopla. Give it something, to make it stand out. So anyway, that's gonna be kind of cool. Like I said, this is going to be the first entryway. It seems kind of weird how it's just kind of like on the side for this 2-acre plot. The main entranceway will eventually reopen on this side over here where the main road is for this building right here. It is going to be kind of odd because this building's entryway is not going to be on the main street strip. Main reason for that is, like I said, I want this to look kind of different. I don't want it to just be like a flat wall to build it all the way down. So give it this kind of like an open feel right here for like a nice little bakery. Give it like some nice windows right here, and like, it's kind of like a closed space. Not really sure what we're gonna do with this little space right here in the inside over here. It could be just like a small little private lounge. We'll see. For all we know, I can keep this entryway open and make it like part of this bakery right here. Actually, what? I might as well actually do that, like a part of an indoor portion of this outdoor area. Not like a cover area, but like actually inside. Kind of like a club suite or something like that. But we'll see. But as you can see, it's very rough at the moment right now. But I think it's gonna be kind of cool. Kind of neat to have like this little different area outside of our normal enclosed boxy looking buildings. So just something a little bit to look forward to. But for now, we got a few things we want to discuss and go through before we go any further in Minecraft. I'm not really sure what else has really changed because I'm gonna be honest with you, I filmed the last episode ahead of schedule. So it's been about a week since I actually played this, so I'm not really sure what I was trying to do last time and what I'm going to be doing this time. So let's take a look at what's left to do. I don't have much wood, I don't have much cobblestone. I did get a little further ahead with this. We figured out how big each plot is going to be. If in case any of you guys remember, it's going to be townhouse here, townhouse there, and townhouse there. 3 townhouses. Nice fancy looking townhouses overlooking the lake right here. We still got the pathway to kind of work on right here. That's going to go all the way around. But the problem is we need a lot more dirt to kind of just like fill this area in a little bit. We're going to make it at least as wide as that little space right there. So probably this far wide. Whoop. This much wide. Fill all of this. So this is going to be a little bit, it's going to take a little bit of time before we get to that point. There's a floating block right there that's bothering me. So we still got that. As you can see, the station's going up a lot more. But, oh yeah, here's something we could actually discuss. So, a few episodes ago, I started discussing my plan to build this massive building that was going to be for cropping and food. The idea was, and I think I still have it on display here, the idea was to build this multi-storied cropping center like this. I was going to build 4 floors of different crops and have this unique design where it didn't take up that much land. Literally, I could see all this land out here for all this cropping. Instead of me building outwards and around and taking up more land, I could build up. And that would actually save up a ton of space over here. Not that I'm running out of land or anything like that, but it is something to really think about because it saves a lot of land and it's very efficient. All I have to do is place a water bucket here, and all of this, pretty much half of this area at a time, will be taken out while also leaving the water here. And then I just do the same thing down here. It's a pretty unique design. Scott actually came up with it himself. It is very simple, very simplistic, and very cool. So I think it's something that we should definitely develop. But where are we gonna put it? We're gonna put it just flat right here. Just right here. We're gonna make it 4 stories tall, so probably not gonna be as tall as the station, no way. It's probably gonna be, because this right here is a story, the warehouse itself is 2 stories, so maybe 2 more. It might reach the bottom of that roof right there that station is. It's probably not gonna be even close to as tall as that, but 4 stories is gonna be quite tall. And with this opportune moment, I'm gonna look down the street right here. We can actually make it look quite grand, because the street right here could actually lead up to the entryway of the building, so we can make it, give this like grand looking entry doorway. And the idea is it's gonna be really open. It's gonna be a really open concept. But I'm thinking a corner right here is gonna be one type of crop, corner over there is gonna be another type, corner over there is gonna be another type, and another type right there. And then of course the monorail is gonna pop right through the building itself. I think that's gonna be a really cool design, especially for those coming to visit this town. Of course, you'd be coming from all the way in the west side of the map, and then you'd be traveling through it. All of a sudden, you go to this building full of all these crops that are like higher than you are. I think that's gonna be kind of a cool idea. So just to kind of like showcase this town and all that. But I know I'm already 7 minutes in. Just all I've been doing is talking, but we got a lot to do, a lot to discuss, and a lot to see. So my main concern right now, and I'm trying to figure out, is what should I make all these buildings out of? Of course, I want to make the warehouse, or not the warehouse, the cropping center. I want to make it out of brick. That's what I want. But brick is really hard to come by. It's so annoying. Honestly, lumber is so much quicker, so much more efficient, and so is cobblestone. But those buildings are so common in every Minecraft town, and like I look at this almost every day, and it's like they're neat and they're cool, but I just don't want that. I want a brick building. I love the brick look. And it sucks because when you look at this out here, all the brick buildings are covered, because all the brick buildings are either underground in the kitchen or behind these buildings because they're the warehouse ones. So I think it would be kind of cool to make the brick building, the cobblestone building. Not to mention, when you're outside looking at the town from over there, all you see is this row of brick buildings. There's consistency, you know what I mean? I want to have consistency with this whole town, viewing from one side, and then of course when you're in the town, it's going to be multicolored. All these different buildings are different shades and everything. That way you know which building's which. So, yeah, let's get to it. So that was a lot of talking. Geez, sorry about that. 8 minutes and 30 seconds of talking. So let's get some cobblestone, figure out the foundation of this giant behemoth of a building, and then we'll get underway. So, ooh, I'm running low on cobblestone, aren't I? Let's see. Yeah, I got only 1 more chest full. Yeah, geez, I better go to the mine soon. I haven't been in a mine in a long time. I actually looked back at my Minecraft videos today. I think there's been, like 20 or 30 videos since my last time I was in a mine. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Consider a game called Minecraft, it's kind of insane. So the first thing we gotta do is we gotta figure out how big, like, the dimensions are for this thing right here. So, because like I said, there's gonna be 4 different corners of them. I could do 6, now that I think of it. But let's see how big these things are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. 4, 4, 9, 10. Yeah, that looks about right. So 11 by 11 blocks. Let's get that figured out first. We'll figure out how big these things are. And then, okay, let's see. How close do we want it to be? Let's figure out the center of this. Because, like I said, we want this to be the main focal point of the street. When you're walking down the street, we want this to be kind of like I want to make it look grand. We want it to look, very opulent. When you're walking down the street, there it is. It's the big old building that they do the groceries. So let's see. Let's make it. How far deep is that one in? We could make it a little further deep, actually. We could probably build the building itself, like around here. Yeah, let's go a little further. Let's go right here. Yeah, that seems about right. And that way, give ourselves a little bit of extra space for trees and stuff. And that way, we could build the building out a little more. So first, with every building, of course, you know, you got to figure out the dimensions of it. You know, it's gonna be very boxy at first, but you know. That's just the way it is. So the thing I hate about this game is that the doors, I just hate how they're like, they can't make triple doors. It's always gotta be double block doors. Frick. That's the main problem, because this is an odd numbered sized road and 2 doors. So obviously gonna look stupid. Excuse me, look stupid unless I put it in kind of like a thinger, if that makes any sense. If I put it in like an archway, I could do that. I could do a massive like archway thing, kind of like just have it hidden back here. As much as I hate doing that, that might have to be my only choice. Yeah, there we go. Did I keep that block in the street? I did not. There we go. All right, so that's kind of figured out the front a little bit. We'll leave like 2 block spaces from the wall of this thing. Let's stop like around here. No, that's actually giving us a lot of space. Let's do there. Yeah, that's a little better. We can put some trees and stuff in the between. So now, like I said, 2 blocks away from the wall. There we go. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect! That's 1. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's do that one more time just to make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop, horses. 5, 6. Okay, that's correct. It should be around here. Oh, I was off by 1. Yeah. There you go. Here, you could just go there. Okay, that's 11. That's 11. And that's 11. Perfect. All right. So we got one thing finished so far, and the sun's about to go down, but I also realized I am at, what is it? 13 minutes in this video, so let's leave it off right here. I know there was a lot of talking, but hey, thanks for watching, everyone. We got a lot more Minecraft to look forward to the upcoming weeks, and, well, of course, Perfect Soldier's right around the corner. So, yeah, look forward to the next few videos.